We the Hebrew Israelites from the KMGMS Cleveland. Before we get started, we'll give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Shakwadash. Honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone, who well. Their peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preaches truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. This is another blessing through the spirit and body of Bahashem, Yahushai. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to the hopeful elect. Name of this lesson is be circumspect. Because you got to be circumspect because, hey, like what you talk about, redeeming the time because the days are evil. It's no, we ain't getting that right now, so lock you. But right now we coming into times of evil times, so you have to be girded up spiritually, first and foremost, man. So you could be able to withstand the day. Don't be overtaken by the evils that's coming. Like Yahweh Shah told Peter, he said Satan desire to sift you as wheat. you know. So the whole agenda, what Satan, these left hand spirits have, is to tear us down. Weed us out the truth. You know, to for what purpose? To receive the destruction, man. But you got the First Peter.
First Peter 5 and 8 reads, be sober, be vigilant.
Right, say be sober, be vigilant. You know, first and foremost, this is talk about spiritually sober, but this could be applied to physically as well, man. Because when you physically unsober, then that's when spirits on the left hand side is they have more easy access to mess with you, man. To tempt you, to fall off, or tempt you to be in a situation, that could bite you in the ass, you know, that could be not for your benefit, man. But first and foremost, it's going into being spiritually sober. So it say be sober, be vigilant. And I got that word vigilant in the blue letter real quick. It's Strong's G 1127. It's a Gregorio
Strong's G 1127.
Gregorio,
Gregareo.
and it's a to watch, give strict attention to, be cautious, active, to take heed lest through remission and indolence some destruction, calamity suddenly overtake one. Basically to be circumspect. It's the same uh, definition. The synonyms to being circumspect, man. It's to give strict attention to, be cautious. You have to be cautious out here, baby, because Satan is working to bring you down. He can jump on other people. He can mess with you mentally, spiritually. He can jump on animals. You know, the whole point of Satan is to throw you off track with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. That's why you have to continue to be single and to continue to keep fighting, man. You know, but it said be sober and be vigilant. You have to here I'm gonna read in the NLT. It say be. I mean, not the NLT, the NIV. It say be alert and of sober mind. That's when you're more on point. When you're sober, when you're alert, when you got your guard down, you less on point. You look at a perfect account in the scriptures when you think of Samson. You know, he had his guard down. That's why he told the secret to Delilah, and to the wife before Delilah. because he let his guard down. But at first, um, with Delilah, at first he ain't tell her. His guard was up, but then he put his guard down. You know, then what happened when he put his guard down? The flesh kicked in. Then he told the secret. So it's the same thing with us today. When you let your guard down, when you're not alert, then boom, that's when the flesh kick in, and boom, now Satan take over the flesh, and now you look up, now you in a situation because you wasn't being on point. You know, well, going on that.
First Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may destroy.
Made devour.
He is devoured.
And who is that talking about? Let's first and foremost we talk about the spiritual demon Satan. Because when you go in Job, that's what he said in Job. He said he going to and fro the earth, walking about. Matter of fact, I'm about to grab that real quick. This is the book of Job, chapter 1, verse um, 7. It say, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord, and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it, right, doing the Lord's work on the left hand side. See Satan doing his job, man. So it's up to us to continue to do our job, you know, and we have to be sober and vigilant to continue to do that job, man. It's a because your adversary, the devil, your adversary is your enemy, someone who's against you. The devil was talking about the spiritual demon Satan, first and foremost, first and foremost, walking about seeking who he may devour, seeking who he'll take over, who he could bring down, you know. And also, this also could be talking about the physical counterpart of Satan too, who is who Brad, Esau, Edom, because that's what Brad is doing. He in the lurking places. He's seeking to bring you down as an Israelite man. That's his whole agenda to bring you down. He turns your woman against you. He got all these laws set up to bring you down, just to crush and destroy you, man. So you have to be on point, even physically. It's spiritual first, but even on the physical level, man. You want to test me on the physical level, inside joke. You know, but you have to be on point physically too. So the physical devil, Esau, Edom, Brad, won't devour you as well, man. You got something? No, that
That
was
was
it
it.
on that.
Um,
I thought you had something earlier. You said something about Ephesians 5. Didn't you have that earlier? Ephesians 5 and 15.
yeah, I did.
You pull that out.
This is the book of Ephesians 5 and 18. No, we start at 15. So like Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. I'm going to read this part of the NLT. It says, so be careful how you live. Don't live like fools, but like those who are wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Right, because see, when you living like wise man, you're not making haste. You're not easily influenced to do something. You know, you moving more in the spirit than of the flesh. You know,
It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. All right, and the fear of the Lord is, is one thing, all right, to know what the will of the Lord is, but redeeming the time is what? These prophecies, all right, the time that you see now, Romans 13:11, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. The day is far spent. The night is at hand, roughly paraphrasing. So, you can see that, Esau, Edom is getting angry with the children of Israel, starting with the elect, man. Right? You see how he moving. He's want to, push his agenda of his new world order. All right? And he's trying to conquer everything, too, at the same time. But, the Lord going to cast this devil down. Right? But,
That's it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That was the point of the video. So Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, we gonna close out, giving all praise and the glory to
yeah.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Shakadash, the honest apostle Elder Great Millstone, who will well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala.